Good evening and welcome to Interlude, our midweek service where we provide space for all of us to just take a moment and hit the midweek pause button and reorient for the rest of our week. Take a moment to ground and recenter in the truth of who and what we are. And we'd like to open with prayer. So if you would go ahead and close your eyes with me and go ahead and take a breath and allow that breath to begin to settle you right here, wherever you are. If you're here in the sanctuary, right here, and if you're at home or at work, wherever you are, just allow this breath to begin the process of bringing you to this moment, wherever you are. And I've been reading a book called The Untethered Soul, and Michael Singer reminds us that we are spiritual beings having an experience of literally being a speck of dust on a clod of dirt, rotating in an infinite galaxy. A galaxy full of uncountable planets and suns and stars and other celestial bodies. But literally, we're spiritual beings having an experience of being a speck of dust on a clod of dirt in an infinite galaxy. And as spiritual beings, we know that we are emanations of something so much greater than a speck of dust on a clod of dirt. We are emanations of an infinite ground of being, expressions of a life, an awareness, a consciousness, a mind that is creativity itself, that is love, that is beauty, that is intelligence, that is power. So even though we appear to be having a fairly insignificant experience, we are part of something, an emanation of something, an expression of something that is vast beyond our wildest imaginings, and that has created this beautiful blue-green clot of dirt with a myriad variety of life expressing in all different kinds of ways: plants, insects, animals. So we were spiritual beings having an amazing experience. Emanations of this one life, this one creative life, one creative life, of which we are part and parcel, and of which is part and parcel of us. And so as we rest in that truth again, rest in the ground of all being, rest in this infinite ocean of consciousness, let us take all that has happened up until this moment, bless it, and leave it where it is. And take all that is yet to come and bless it, and leave it where it is. And let us fully inhabit this moment, this gift of an eternal moment. which we have the honor and the privilege of experiencing. And so we allow gratitude to rise up in us and expand through us for the knowing of this truth. And so it is. Last Sunday was the final in a 6-week series that Dr. Richard called Summer Camp, and during which we were offered 6 spiritual practices for better living. And during that same span of time, Interlude offered a midweek opportunity for intentional practice of those offered spiritual practices, those spiritual practices that were offered to us on Sundays. Last Sunday, Dr. Richard had us join Dorothy and her friends, the lion and the tin man and the scarecrow, on their journey of seeking by examining our own worldly seeking, how we wander down our own yellow brick roads, chanting things like, if I can just get there, wherever there is, thinner, richer, younger, better dressed, nicer car, bigger house, better girl or boyfriend or wife or husband, then I will be happy. And he pulled back the veil on that kind of thinking, pointing out how in the seeking, we are inadvertently affirming lack. That the very act of our seeking translates as, we don't have it now. So we were invited to look at that desire to seek differently. That the desire which prompts us to seek is actually that which is already within us, seeking expression. And a couple of the examples that Dr. Richard gave were, we may think we want more money, but when we ask why, we discover that a greater freedom is seeking expression through and as us. Another example he gave is, we may think we want newness, but when we ask why, we discover that a greater creativity is seeking expression through and as us. And so, why is our final spiritual practice for this summer camp series. And I personally love the practice of why, of sitting in the question, because for me, sitting in the question keeps us open, our minds and hearts in exploration mode, open and curious. And this is one of the reasons why I love the process of inquiry so much, because so much is revealed if I am willing to stay in the question, to be vulnerable, to be brave, to be honest. And after the question, we are invited then to listen. Listen deeply and reverently, and wait for the answer to rise up from the depths of us. And we ask again, and we listen, and we wait again. And as the layers peel back, we discover that we are already whole. If it, for example, was love we are seeking, we discover that we are already love. We are already all the love there is to be. We cannot be more love than we are, for it is what we are made out of. So it's not about seeking for and then acquiring more love, or adding more love to us, or being more love. It is about remembering that we are already all the love we can be. It's about expressing more of the love that we already are. And the same goes for wisdom, freedom, creativity. All that we seek is already present within us. And the question why is a spiritual tool that helps us to reveal that. So let's begin by settling into this moment more, and then we will practice this new tool together. If you would, go ahead and place both feet on the floor if you're sitting. If you're laying down, that might be kind of hard, but if you're sitting, go ahead and place both feet on the floor and allow your body to relax. Allow your eyes to gently close. And allow your body to feel heavy. If it works for you, imagine that you're in a place in nature. If it's by the water, imagine that you're sitting on a rock, and the rock goes deep, deep into the soil. Or if you prefer to imagine that you're in the mountains or the forest, imagine sitting on an old tree stump whose roots go deep, deep into the ground. And go ahead and take a seat on that rock or that stump. And allow that part that's underground, the roots or the buried part of the rock, to help your body to ground. And that grounding will bring you more present in this moment. And as your body relaxes, let's go ahead and enter that world within. Breathe deeply into that space in and around your heart and acknowledge the one life as the only thing happening. Go ahead and follow a couple of those breaths in and out, and allow your body to relax even more into this now moment. Let go of your day, all of the things you've done, and let go of any of the things that you've yet to do before the day ends. Just bring all of your attention to this moment, right here, right now, and allow yourself to just be here. And notice that you are being breathed. Go ahead and bring your attention to your feet and allow yourself to notice any tension or sensations in your feet. And as you take your next breath, as you breathe in, imagine that breath traveling down to your feet, and allow the warmth of that breath to relax your feet. And bring your attention to your legs and allow yourself to notice any tension or sensations there. And as you take your next breath and breathing in, imagine that breath traveling down your legs, and allow the warmth of that breath to relax your legs. And then bring your attention to your abdomen and allow yourself to notice any tension or sensations there. And with your next breath, imagine that breath traveling down to your abdomen, filling your abdomen, and allow the warmth of that breath to relax all the muscles in your abdomen. And bring your attention to your chest and allow yourself to notice any tension or sensations there. And with your next breath, imagine that breath expanding throughout your chest. And allow the warmth of your breath to relax your chest. And then bring your attention to your back. And allow yourself to notice any tension or sensations that might be there. And with your next breath, allow that breath to expand throughout your back, from the small of your back to the very top of your back. And allow the warmth of that breath to relax your back. And then bring your attention to your neck and allow yourself to notice any tension or sensations there. You may want to turn your head left and right, just kind of get in touch with your neck. And as you breathe in, imagine that breath expanding throughout your neck. And allow the warmth of that breath to relax your neck. And then bring your attention to your shoulders. And notice if there's any tension or sensations there. You may want to wiggle your shoulders, move them around, and get in touch with your shoulders. And as you breathe in, imagine that breath expanding through your shoulders, relaxing your shoulders as the warmth of that breath expands through your shoulders. And then go ahead and turn your attention to your arms and your hands. And notice if there's any tension or sensations there. You may want to flex your hands or wiggle your fingers, move your arms just to get in touch with them. And then with your next breath, imagine your breath flowing down your arms into your hands. And allow the warmth of that breath to relax your arms and your hands. And now bring your attention to your face and your head. And just notice if there's any tension or sensations there. You may want to move the different parts of your face, move the muscles of your face, just to get in touch with any tension or sensations that might be there. And then with your next breath, imagine that breath expanding throughout your head and into your face. And allow the warmth of your breath to relax the muscles of your face and your head. And now that your body and energy field are calmer more settled, now that you're a little bit more present, let us practice this week's spiritual tool. Bring to mind something that you've been wanting, something that you've been seeking. I'll give you a minute to do that. And once you have it in mind, ask yourself, now why do I think I want this? And just listen and wait. Allow the answer to rise from the depths of you. When you receive an answer, whatever it is, say thank you. Allow gratitude to be present within you. And then ask again, now why do I think I want this? And be silent. Listen and wait for the next answer to arise. When you receive an answer, whatever it is, say thank you. Allow gratitude to be present. And then ask again, now why do I think I want this? And be silent. Listen and wait for the next answer to arise. And when you receive an answer, whatever it is, say thank you and allow gratitude to be present. You are encouraged to explore this questioning whenever you find that you are wanting or seeking something in the outer material world. And as you continue with this practice, and I quote from Dr. Richard, you'll realize that for all the journeying for that which would be sought without, the destination was something of an eternal truth that would be discovered within. That home was always as easy as clicking those heels. And you'll realize that in the end, Glenda was right. You had the power all along, dear. And so it is.
We believe giving in its highest form is a spiritual practice, and we are grateful to be among the beneficiaries of your spiritual practice this evening. May your generosities of hand and heart return to you in untold ways as they reach into our greater world to bless.
Thank you for being here this evening and for exploring these spiritual tools with me. And if you would like, continue to carry this forward into the rest of your week. You can carry this affirmation as well. That which I seek is already present within me. Blessings on the rest of your week. Thank you. Namaste.